I'm excited to have made this video for a very selfish reason. I am so tired of being asked whether when entering or exiting my positions, do I wait for the 2-minute or daily bar or whatever bar to close. Look, there is precisely one situation where you wait for the bar to close. That is when you are getting drunk at your favorite watering hole and are looking to make some bad decisions. Remember, college kids, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. And if you're my age, well, nothing good probably happens after 10 p.m. either. Honestly, I get freaking hungover even when I don't drink now. I get a 2-day hangover just thinking about how much I used to drink. Anywho, I personally think this is a silly question with an obvious answer. But want to know the beauty of markets? If I'm not mistaken, the legendary Christian Koulamagi waits for the bars to close before exiting his trades. So look, two greats disagreeing and the world hasn't exploded. Although it sure feels like we're on track for that. Remember at the start of this course when I made that video on how there is no one right way? This is probably the best example where I have very strong views on this subject, yet someone can be enormously successful with the opposing view. Here's why I never wait for the bars to close for entries nor for exits. Waiting for the bar to close opens you up to unlimited risk on your exits. And for your entries, it also opens you up to unlimited slippage. As I've touched on in this course, I find as a common heuristic of good traders, our best trades will work immediately and those juicy prices will be gone long before that 2-minute bar closes. Similarly, if I have a stop in a certain area because I presume that stop means the expected value has gone negative, why would I want to hold on to that position any longer than I need to? If I understand the other side of the argument, some prefer to wait for the bar to close to avoid shakeouts and false breaks. I bet that for most traders, not all, and certainly I don't want to presume for someone as experienced and intentional as Koulamagi, but many traders I think find this method helps them avoid false shakeouts because their entry or their stop is arbitrary rather than a true significant level that indicates a new trend. In other words, having a looser stop does indeed allow you to be shaken out less, but the issue is I suspect the increased risk does not offset that benefit in the expected value equation. Often, my stop is at a certain level because I presume that breaching that level will result in a violent move against my position. The trend is breaking and everyone needs out. Or we are getting back below a support level. Or what I thought was a good news headline has now referenced below the unaffected price. All of those are signals to me that I need to get out of my position ASAP. Why would I want to wait and let everyone exit before me? Additionally, waiting for the bar to close for entries and exits also muddies a ton of the expected value math. A lot of times, I'm doing my expected value math with very defined inputs for risk. A risk is often the easiest variable to define. Reward and the probabilities are far harder. But if I have to wait for the bar to close, I actually never know what the actual risk amount will be. It is undefined. So that is why I think it is crazy to wait for the bar to close. If I'm correct in thinking Koulamagi does differently, perhaps it will be a discussion I'll host for the two of us. Ideally in person, ideally in Sweden, and ideally on his huge yacht that he owns. So yeah, I'll just go screw off, dude's already won life.